Michael Kirk Douglas is an American actor and film producer. He has received numerous accolades, including 2 Academy Awards, 5 Golden Globe Awards, a Primetime Emmy Award, the Cecil B. DeMille Award, and the AFI Life Achievement Award. The elder son of Kirk Douglas and Diana Dill, Douglas received his Bachelor of Arts in Drama from the University of California, Santa Barbara. His early acting roles included film, stage, and television productions. Douglas first achieved prominence for his performance in the ABC police procedural television series The Streets of San Francisco, for which he received 3 consecutive Emmy Award nominations. In 1975, Douglas produced One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, having acquired the rights to the Ken Kesey novel from his father. The film received critical and popular acclaim, and won the Academy Award for Best Picture, earning Douglas his first Oscar as one of the film's producers. Douglas went on to produce films including The China Syndrome, 1979, and Romancing the Stone, 1984, for which he received the Golden Globe Award for Best Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy, and The Jewel of the Nile. Douglas received critical acclaim for his portrayal of Gordon Gekko in Oliver Stone's Wall Street, 1987, for which he won the Academy Award for Best Actor, a role he reprised in the sequel Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps in 2010. Other notable roles include in Fatal Attraction, The War of the Roses, 1989, Basic Instinct, 1992, Falling Down, The American President, 1995, The Game, Traffic, 2000, and Wonder Boys. In 2013, for his portrayal of Liberace in the HBO film Behind the Candelabra, he won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Miniseries or a Movie. Douglas starred as an aging acting coach in the Netflix comedy series The Kominsky Method, for which he won a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor, television series Musical or Comedy. He has portrayed Hank Pym in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, beginning with Ant-Man. Douglas has received notice for his humanitarian and political activism. He sits on the board of the Nuclear Threat Initiative, is an honorary board member of the anti-war grant-making foundation Plowshares Fund, and he was appointed as a United Nations Messenger of Peace in 1998. He has been married to actress Catherine Zeta-Jones since 2000. Douglas was born in New Brunswick, New Jersey, the first child of actors Kirk Douglas and Diana Dill. His parents met at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. His father was Jewish and was born Ishur Danielovich. Michael's paternal grandparents were immigrants from Chavusy in the Russian Empire. His mother was from Devonshire Parish, Bermuda, and had English, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, French, Belgian, and Dutch ancestry. Douglas's uncle was politician Sir Nicholas Bayard Dill, and Douglas's maternal grandfather, Lieutenant Colonel Thomas Melville Dill, served as Attorney General of Bermuda, as a member of the Parliament of Bermuda, and as commanding officer of the Bermuda Militia Artillery. His great-grandfather, Thomas Newbold Dill, 1837 to 1910, was a merchant, an MCP for Devonshire Parish from 1868 to 1888, a member of the Legislative Council and an assistant justice from 1888, mayor of the city of Hamilton from 1891 to 1897, served on numerous committees and boards, and was a member of the Devonshire Church, Church of England, and Devonshire Parish Vestries. Thomas Newbold Dill's father, another Thomas Melville Dill, was a sea captain who took the Bermudian-built bark Sir George F. Seymour from Bermuda to Ireland in 13 days in March 1858, but lost his master's certificate after the wreck of the Bermudian-built Cedron on the Isle of Wight while returning the last convict labourers from the Royal Naval Dockyard in Bermuda to Britain in 1863. The current Bishop of Bermuda, the Right Reverend Nicholas Dill, is a cousin of Michael Douglas. Douglas has a younger brother, Joel Douglas, born 1947, and 2 paternal half-brothers, Peter Douglas and Eric Douglas, from stepmother and Bidens. Douglas attended the Allen Stevenson School in New York City, Eagle Brook School in Deerfield, Massachusetts, and the Choate Preparatory School, now Choate Rosemary Hall, in Wallingford, Connecticut. He received his B.A. in Dramatic Art from the University of California, Santa Barbara in 1968, where he was also the honorary president of the UCSB Alumni Association. He studied acting with Win Handman at the American Place Theater in New York City. His first TV breakthrough role came with a 1969 CBS Playhouse special, The Experiment, and it was the only time he was billed as M.K. Douglas. On November 24, 1969, Douglas formed his first independent film production company, Big Stick Productions, Limited. Michael Douglas started his film career in the late 1960s and early 1970s, appearing in little-known films such as Hail, Hero, Adam at 6 a.m., and Summer Tree. His performance in Hail, Hero, earned him a nomination for the Golden Globe Award for Most Promising Male Newcomer. His first significant role came in the TV series The Streets of San Francisco from 1972 to 1976, in which he starred alongside Karl Malden. Douglas later said that Malden became a mentor and someone he admired and loved deeply. After Douglas left the show, he had a long association with his mentor until Malden's death on July 1, 2009. In 2004, Douglas presented Malden with the Monte Cristo Award of the Eugene O'Neill Theater Center in Waterford, Connecticut for the Lifetime Achievement Award. In late 1971, Douglas received from his father, Kirk Douglas, the rights to the novel One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which had been purchased by Brina Productions in February 1962. Michael went on to produce the film of the same name with Saul Zaentz. Kirk Douglas hoped to portray McMurphy himself, having starred in an earlier stage version, but was deemed too old for the part by his son Michael. Kirk relented, and the lead role went instead to Jack Nicholson, who won the Academy Award for Best Actor. Douglas won the award for Best Picture for producing the film. In December 1976, Michael and his brother Peter became head of their father's film production company, the Brina Company, though Michael would depart by 1978 to focus exclusively on producing through his own Big Stick Productions. After leaving the streets of San Francisco in 1976, Douglas played a hospital doctor in the medical thriller Coma, 1978, and in 1979 he played the role of a troubled marathon runner in Running. In 1979, he both produced and starred in The China Syndrome, a dramatic film co-starring Jane Fonda and Jack Lemmon about a nuclear power plant accident. The 3 Mile Island accident took place 12 days after the film's release. The film was considered one of the most intelligent Hollywood films of the 1970s. In June 1979, Michael appointed Jack Brodsky executive vice president of Big Stick Productions. Douglas's acting career was propelled to fame when he produced and starred in the 1984 romantic adventure comedy Romancing the Stone. It also reintroduced Douglas as a capable leading man and gave director Robert Zemeckis his first box office success. The film also starred Danny DeVito, a friend of Douglas since they had shared an apartment in the 1960s. It was followed a year later by a sequel, The Jewel of the Nile, which he also produced. Big Stick Productions was then partnered with Mercury Entertainment, a company backed by producer Michael Phillips, in 1986 to produce independently financed features. In the 1980s, Douglas formed a new film production company, the Stone Group, later renamed Stonebridge Entertainment, with partner Rick Bieber. The year 1987 saw Douglas star in the thriller Fatal Attraction with Glenn Close. That same year he played Tycoon Gordon Gekko in Oliver Stone's Wall Street, for which he received an Academy Award as Best Actor. He reprised his role as Gekko in the sequel Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps in 2010, also directed by Stone. Douglas starred in the 1989 film The War of the Roses, which also starred Kathleen Turner and Danny DeVito. In 1989 he starred in Ridley Scott's international police crime drama Black Rain opposite Andy Garcia and Kate Capshaw. The film was shot in Osaka, Japan. Legendary actor Kirk Douglas died at age 103. His son, actor Michael Douglas, confirmed Wednesday. The actor died peacefully at home early Wednesday afternoon surrounded by his children, grandchildren and his wife of 65 years and Biden's Douglas, according to the actor's longtime publicist Marcia Newberger. It is with tremendous sadness that my brothers and I announce that Kirk Douglas left us today at the age of 103, Michael wrote on Instagram. Well guys, what are your thoughts? Do tell us. Thanks for watching.